Well, it all began in the mind of one person, and that was John Holt, who was at that time, the director of the Queen Elizabeth Planetarium. And I think he began by simply saying, I think Edmonton deserves a world-class planetarium, and I think we together can build it.
It was a project of dreamers and shakers with starry eyes and great intentions, and they accomplished something that was pretty unique.
We wanted to use Doug Cardinal. We wanted to use Doug because he was a native Alberta architect. He was the most creative guy because we did not want a square box.
And Doug came in with an easel, big easel, and a big roll of paper. And then he took his felt pen and he drew a spiral on his big piece of paper. And then he talked about this as man's connection with the greater universe and the spirit world, particularly the First Nations concepts of the origins of life. I mean, it was quite clear to all of us that he was the man to design the center. And I can remember on July 1st, 1984, people were literally streaming up the stairs, aiming for the door.
Edmonton Space Sciences Center opened for the first time to the general public. Some visitors declaring the Space Center show is better than Star Wars.
And there was a level of excitement that I think I have not experienced in my life previously. And it was just very, very satisfying to see the realization of our dreams, more particularly the realization of John Holt's dream.
We were informed by IMAX that they were going to shoot the first movie in space using IMAX projectors. And we said, we want that. And it just changed everything for us, everything. And it was so astounding. It was so astounding to see space on a massive scale, floor to ceiling, wall to wall, and you've never seen Earth from space from that before. Nobody. When he fired that up, the whole room went, ah! Everybody was just so blown away. It was so amazing. And wow, it was because it had never been seen before, ever.
Oh, it's mind-boggling. It's just beautiful. Just like Star Wars?
It's better. It's just great. It's just fantastic.
Did you like the show?
As a member of the foundation, I think it was absolutely spectacular.
It was an extremely emotional moment. The first time a public program had been shown or heard, and it was just a tremendous experience.
And then eventually it was curated by Walter Cronkite, I think, and it's called The Dream is Alive. We were the first ones to see that. It's wow.
I really like it because most of them are 3D and it feels like you could literally reach out and touch them. Like a couple times we've been watching it and but I don't actually touch anything because it's not there.
So kids would come in and every student got a job, and then halfway through the mission they would switch and they would go into space and then be the astronaut. So they had a bit of a script that they had to follow, but we would throw a disaster in and we'd turn the lights on and a meteor would hit and the kids would get really excited. For us to see that joy, I would love to know if any of those students went on to actually go into aeronautics or astrophysics or any of those fields because of that experience, because it really was magic in there.
I would say that sort of experience would stick with a child for quite a long time. And if it sort of sparked a further interest in exploration, I think that was probably what happened with quite a number of the students.
I mean, I have very fond memories of being 6, 7, 8 years old here at the time in this very building when it was called the Edmonton Space Science Center. I remember being in the planetarium looking up, dreaming big dreams, and knowing right then and there that I was going to be fascinated with exploring, and that whatever I ended up doing, I wanted to structure my life in such a way to make sure that I ended up working in space.
You can always dream bigger, you can always dream more, you can always explore more, you can always find more, because lots of pieces in this building are meant to inspire. So you come here, you get those great ideas, you want to learn more, and you go and you get more. So I'm hoping when they come here, it's not just the wow of, because the building is spectacular, but that notion that we're inspiring you to go further and find out more.
I've always wanted to be an astronaut, so since I was little.
I'd want to be an astronomer.
I just really like the space part and like seeing the unknown outside of this world.
It's just fun to look at the stars and see all the different constellations.
I want to become a vet because I like animals.
I want to be a makeup artist.
And I really want to research about the sea. The animal that's in there are so beautiful, and I really love it. I really want to see more of the oceans.
I want to be a math teacher when I grow up. I want to work here when I grow up.
Greetings, Bill Nye here, wishing the TELUS World of Science Edmonton congratulations on your 40th anniversary.
Happy birthday, TELUS World of Science. Happy birthday, TELUS World of Science.
Happy birthday, TELUS World of Science.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to TELUS World of Science Edmonton.
Happy birthday, TELUS World of Science.
Happy birthday, TELUS World of Science Edmonton.